Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is your weekly horoscope, and this one is for the week starting Monday the 8th of August and going through all the way until Sunday the 14th of August. Now, I hope the month of August is going really well for you so far. I hope you're getting everything that you want. I hope that things are going your way and that you feel enthusiastic and passionate. If you feel a little bit frustrated, like things haven't gone your way, like other people have been deliberately awkward or have deliberately opposed you, and you feel a real sense of existential angst, then just take a moment, take a breath, feel that feeling, and allow it to move on. I think a lot of us have had this sense of real purpose, but a lot of things being placed in our path, especially when it comes to other people. And the important thing is not to hang on to that, especially going into this week, because this week is a week of two halves, really. The first week is about other people and being focused on other people. I would say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and really connecting with other people and having some sort of conflict. And then the rest of the week is really things shut down. You become much more certain of yourself. Things become more solid and reliable again, and you go your own way. You do what it is you want. So the first couple of days of this week, if there are things that irritate you, just don't hang on to them too much. Be aware of them and ask for those feelings to be taken, to be replaced with peace or serenity or forgiveness or whatever it is. Because if you had a frustrating weekend over the 6th and 7th of August, that may not be completely over. I'm sorry to give you the bad news. But Monday the 8th of August, there's inherent conflict in your chart. The moon is in Libra, very compromising, but Uranus is in Aries. So that's about doing things your way, being eccentric. And this moon as well, it conjuncts Chiron in Pisces. So on one hand, you're going to feel other people's pain. You're going to want to compromise. On the other side of things, you will want to do things and you will feel possibly a lack of understanding or compassion in other people. That's enough to kind of get you to a place where you're irritated and you may be susceptible to being manipulated by other people because you are willing to please, you are willing to compromise, and there may be a sense of real overreaction if you feel like people are deliberately standing in your way. So it's a complicated start to the week. The main thing to focus on is to focus on the facts and the practical circumstances and not to sink into this swamp of feelings, what's my stuff, what's their stuff, and to try and figure it all out. That will really feel irritating to you. Now, on Tuesday the 9th, the moon goes into Scorpio at 4:53 in the morning. So by the time, and this is based on Greenwich Mean Time, so Europe basically. And when you wake up on Tuesday morning, you'll notice that your feelings have become more internalized, possibly even a little bit darker, and things that you could usually write off as, oh, she's just being silly again, or, well, she may be a little bit narcissistic, it's selfish, we know that, that's the way she operates. On Tuesday morning, you will feel, I am not putting up with this anymore. There may be a sense of battle lines being drawn in the sand, handbags at dawn, and it's like, they're not going to get away with this. I'm not going to emotionally go through this. So you really feel a little bit put upon. I think certain people have got your backup. The other thing that happens on Tuesday is that the moon in Scorpio sextiles Venus in Virgo. So the way this conflict is going to express itself is physically, and especially in the arena of intimate, personal, physical relationships. There may be real fire and conflict and real kind of drama. So if you're if you're into this kind of thing, if you really want the heat and you want things to be complicated, then the beginning of this week is really good for you. You can shine within that. But if you're someone who likes to be left alone, who focuses on the facts, who tries to get on with it, and who doesn't enjoy all of this drama, then you really need to watch out at the beginning of this week and just shut it down and not feed into it by saying, I'm going to get him or I'm going to get her. On Wednesday, this comes to a head. It's now the first quarter moon. So the moon squares the sun, so there's friction and energy there, and the moon also sextiles Pluto and Capricorn. So on this day, your true feelings about things may come out, and they may come out explosively, especially if you've been repressing them or if there's pent-up anger or frustration. Okay, so the way to navigate the week is to really feel your feelings and to deal with them as they come up. And like I said at the beginning of the of the video to kind of allow things to leave and allow things to go out. So whatever it is that brings you to your happy place, walking in nature, meditating, swimming, going having a spa day, spraying nice little calming mists in the air, whatever it is, do that at the beginning of the week. Because if you are susceptible to being derailed by other people, really it's heightened at the beginning. Now on Thursday the energy shifts, thank goodness, and the moon goes into Sagittarius at 5:25 in the afternoon. It's the last dog day of summer, so it's the last of the hottest days here anyway in the northern hemisphere. And the moon trines Chiron in Pisces. It's also sitting next to Mars in Sagittarius. So the shift is you're less concerned with other people. You're taking your own power back. You're not that influenced by other people. And the reason the beginning of the week was difficult is because a lot of people had so much power over you. You know, whatever anyone did, you took it personally, and it was a personal attack. Now you're less tolerant of conflict and things are much clearer. So this is now a good time to get things moving again, to be more productive, to not be as vigilant when it comes to your own emotions, because things just get more productive. On Friday, the moon is now in Sagittarius and it squares Venus in Virgo, and it also conjuncts Saturn in Sagittarius. So this is really an amazing day to ask practical questions now and to scrutinize and to make decisions about what is it that I love in my life? How do I want to progress in my life? What is it that I really want? Relationship-wise, career-wise, the daily routine of my life, what is it that I want? And it's a real wonderful day to make practical decisions. It's a great day to have a personal reading. So if you want to get in touch with me, it's gregoryscott.com. But it's really a day of clarity and saying, this is what my life is. I accept it for what it is, but these are the things I see myself moving towards, and these are the things that I see myself letting go of. Okay, so again, it's interesting that the beginning of the week was very fraught when it came to your personal relationships, and it may even be that you have now made a decision around someone in your life who's an ongoing, continual problem, and that you may be done with that. On Saturday, the 13th of August, Saturn goes direct. Amazing. Saturn is an outer planet. It spends a lot of its time, about half a year in retrograde. And when it goes direct, you notice there's a lack of anxious feelings. There's a reduction in feelings of restriction, fear, scrutiny, and it's all systems go. So instead of, like they say, you know, in television, instead of lights, camera, action, it's decisions, taking action, and making progress as a result of those decisions and those actions. So you're really now surfing this wave and you're really getting things done. Other people have fallen by the wayside in terms of being genuine obstacles that can harm you in any way, and you're really like a rocket shooting ahead, and everything you put your mind to is really going to work. So this is a week of two halves. You know, if you're going through divorce proceedings and you need to really hash out the details, don't go see the lawyers Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Leave it for the end of the week, Thursday, Friday. Much less complicated, much less emotionally disturbing and hurtful. You know, and that's the other thing about this, that there's the potential to be wounded at the beginning of the week, and that's why you're so protective and why you do take things so personally, because your soft center has been exposed in some way. Now, Sunday the 14th of August, the moon goes into Capricorn at 4:12 in the morning. So a lot of this stuff happening in the middle of the night. Venus in Virgo opposes Neptune in Pisces. So you see what the dream is. You roll up your sleeves and you say, let's get busy, let's get going, let's achieve the dream, let's make this a reality. So keep the big decisions, keep the big practical stuff at the end of the week, and the beginning of the week is all about self-care. It's about choosing who you want to be around, getting in touch with this soft inner self, and seeing who really causes the most friction in your life and why they're still there and why you're allowing them access. Because, you know, the thing is about this kind of conflict, it takes two to tango. You have a part in it. So if someone really hurts your feelings, what's your part in it? Why do they have access to your inner workings? Why do they understand things about your life? Why are they in a position to be able to hurt you? So you've got to look at your own stuff, make decisions around that at the end of the week, and it's very much about getting practical and concrete. So I made a video about the new moon in Leo, which happened at the beginning of August, and this is about planting seeds of passion and fun and intention and watching them grow. And the biggest problem so far that we've now run into is other people's actions and how they have blocked us off. So really be clear on your desires and that you can still achieve them, but do a little bit of sorting in your life and make your path more easy to tread and walk and open things up. So I hope that gives you an idea of what you'll be working with. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab and you can order your reading with me there. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I also do live readings on Facebook. It's facebook.com/GregoryScott444. Have a great week, and I'll speak to you soon.